today, guys, we have the Oliva Series V, the 135th anniversary cigar. This one is a limited edition. Rick, you said 135th anniversary. Oliva started in 95, so they're about to be 30 years old. How is this the 135th anniversary of a company that only came out in 1995? So you have the current owner, which is Gilberto Oliva. He continued his family's legacy, which then he started the Oliva Cold line, doing the actual business. Dating back to his family's lineage of cigar making, it got tied all the way back to Milanio Oliva, in which he grew tobacco in Cuba's Pinar del Rio, and that was marked basically as of today over 135 years ago. That is how, and that is why this is the 135th anniversary.
Everything that we love is temporary. Please remember me when I'm dead and I'm buried. My life just wants to be free. Wants to be free.
I've been looking at the cigar for quite a while, so I'm just gonna start lighting this bad boy, and then I'll give you guys the breakdown of what this cigar is all about. Obviously, I'm removing the band from the foot. Now it is this way. Yes, it is oddly shapen. Ow. If you kind of put the band up, it's kind of thicker in the middle section compared to where the cap is at. So it kind of has, messed up to say this, but it has this dookie shape where it's like skinny, fat, and then comes out back to very skinny in the bottom. So just from the wrapper, you have this manure, chocolatey, woodsy aroma. It definitely smells like the countryside, like I'm on a farm. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, the foot is a little bit more peppery. Still that manure, barn, leathery, chocolatey, just slight spice. And that's just from the wrapper. Oh wow, the cold draw. That cold draw was like dark chocolate. Oh, that's dark chocolate. There's other components, but I think I won't get that until I ignite. So, as I always do, I forgot. I have my fan. Okay, spice is that intense on the retro. There's definitely spice in there, like a pepper. Residual aftertaste of a lot of chocolate. You have aspects and elements of leather. You have aspects of earth, cedar. Okay, the peppers coming in more. You have like this syrup, like maple syrup. I'm gonna go ahead and do and write down. Oh, you can see me. I'm gonna write down the notes I'm getting, and also see. For me, I'm getting dark chocolate, not dark cholesterol. All right, so far I wrote down earth, dark chocolate, cedar, maple syrup, black pepper, manure, and barnyard. So that's my first third so far. Yep, that's everything I can get from the first third. There may be more, maybe less. Maybe I'm just assuming some stuff. But that's what I'm getting from this cigar itself. But let's break the cigar down. The official name of the cigar is Oliva Serie V 135-year anniversary Edición Limitada. Breaking that into English terms, Oliva Series V 135th anniversary limited edition. This anniversary cigar is a Perfecto, which is his own style Perfecto. Now that I said the Vitola, the length and ring gauge of the cigar is a 5x54. More information about the cigar itself is that the wrapper is a Ecuadorian Habano sun grill, with both the binder and filler being Nicaraguan. Rick, it's limited edition, celebrating 135 years. That cigar has to be pricey. The MSRP of the cigar is only $10. $10. This is definitely budget friendly. For $10, you get a cigar that honors the 135th anniversary of the Oliva family tobacco lineage. Rick, you said limited edition. Yeah, it is limited, but it's not as limited as you think it is compared to all the other cigars that I reviewed in the past that has only like maybe 5,000 in the world or 6,000 in the world or 15,000 in the world. This cigar and its production, they made a whopping 180,000 in total of this cigar. So there's 180,000 of these Oliva V's that has been created for the 135th anniversary. There's 15,000 boxes, and each of those 15,000 boxes possesses 12 cigars. Other than that, when it comes to strength, this cigar is also deemed a full. That's basically all the information I have on the cigar. Now let's sit back, relax, and review the cigar only. I'm in the second third of the cigar, right? I'm holding it very weirdly. There you go. Now it's in the middle. I'm gonna update my chart because now I'm getting coffee. And that chocolate turned in more to like a powdered chocolate. Like the first third, see it as like cocoa beans, which is what chocolate is made from. Think about chocolate in its raw form. Then now they processed it. Now they did the whole components of putting in the oven and now chopping it into this very fine powder. That's what I'm getting from this. Mixed with, you still have that earthiness, you still have that leather, you still have this very sweetness in the background. But that earth, I guess you could say, dirtier. So it's like you have this dirty earth mixed with chocolate powder, espresso, and leather. Question I have for you guys is, do you guys enjoy the Oliva V series or any other Oliva cigars? What was your first Oliva? Or if you don't like Oliva, let me know why too. Because one thing that I always see about Oliva that tends to kind of like shock me is that they're always releasing a new variation of the V, new variation of the O. They're always releasing something different every year, sometimes multiple times a year. The part that's also crazy to me is that specifically the V series always end up in a top 25 cigar aficionado listing of the year. Lastly, that also amazes me about the company of Oliva is that it is so budget friendly. A lot of the cigars, especially in the Oliva V formats, they're like within the $10 range. Nothing surpasses $15, $18, $25. Typically, you'll see the cigars in that $10 range. So the fact that you will see a cigar with that price range always end up being a top 25, I think that's kind of interesting. And I believe this cigar itself also received a 91 rating. So with that information, that kind of makes me more intrigued with the Oliva V series. If you saw the packaging that I did a few months ago that was sent to me by Smoke When You Have One, I have another Oliva V in the lineup. I'm getting this little spice component to it. It could either be ground cinnamon or cumin. I'm gonna lean towards cinnamon. Why am I shaking? What the hell? Unfortunately, I do gotta touch up this cigar. It's a small canoe on this side. I'm doing my best to keep the cigar close to me. If I do this, have a fan blowing in front of my computer and the camera, so you guys will see my reaction. As I make my way into the last third of the cigar, I have a favor to ask for you guys. Give me feedback. It's been a long while since I did reviews, and now I'm on this constant train of just pushing out content for you guys, but I always want to make reviews better. Is there something that I do that you would like for me to stop doing, or you want me to start to do? If so, let me know in the comment section. As of me recording this, it's still January. You guys are getting this most likely mid to most likely close to late February. I'm on a mission to give you guys content. So let me know, what can I do to improve this channel and to improve reviews? So give me some feedback of what you want me to improve on, or what to get rid of onto this channel. On that note, I'll see you guys in the last third. All right, guys, I'm in the last third, and unfortunately it has been canoeing and whatever the hell this is, but nothing changed for the last third. Only thing that changed was the pepper, the spiciness aspect to it just dimmed. I'm still getting the same. I'm still getting that powdered, like Ovaltine, Nesquik powdered chocolate. I'm getting that coffee ever so slightly. Everything is the same from the second third to the last third. It's just that black pepper content just simmered down. So for a $10 cigar, this is good. I could deem this as a great everyday cigar. If you are a rookie, if you are a above slightly novice, intermediate, to even a person who's been smoking for many years, or to potentially decades, a box of 12 of these will run you 120 bucks. That's not bad. There's 12 cigars, $10 a pop, and you're getting quite a bit of flavor. A lot of chocolate, slights of coffee. You have this gritty earth, leather, creaminess. You have the sweetness. There's a lot of great components to the cigar for $10. I could definitely understand why this cigar has been in the top 25 from basically years back to back. I do have chats with my group of friends that's part of the Shadow Smoker Legion. Basically every night I'm on a call with them, just talking cigars, talking life, talking passions, talking ideas, reviews, everything you think about cigars and life. We're talking about it every single night. I remember a conversation we had, I believe either weeks ago or months ago, where we spoke about Oliva V, and we saw that Oliva V was in the top 25 for the Cigar Aficionado listing. One of the person says that they're basically releasing the same cigar, slightly tweaked, and I'm not mad at it. I haven't explored much Olivas. I've had the Oliva V Lancero, which I thought was delicious. So even if the company basically re-releases the cigar every year with slight tweaks, it's still a good cigar. They're giving you a bang for your buck. For $10, you're getting a good quality cigar. This could be a thing where you can add for your everyday smokes. So on that note, I'm gonna wrap up this review. I'm gonna start with my rating. With experience, I'm gonna give it experience at 8. The components of cigars I particularly love and I enjoy are the ones that have chocolate or coffee. This has both. The coffee's in the background, more like the tail end of the retros and regular puffs. So I enjoy that aspect. The chocolate being consistent the whole way through, going from raw cocoa to this chocolate powder like taste note. I like that. With the earth and leather, the black pepper, all that complementing that aspect, it was a good experience. It's not revolutionary. I've had other cigars that has a little bit more flavor notes with the chocolate that was more prominent and more delicious. This cigar is all right, especially for the price point. You're getting what you paid for, and honestly, I think you're actually getting a little bit above what you pay for, because typically cigars on the budget side just have your standard taste, leather, earth, cedar, and so on, and then have small residuals of aftertastes like coffee, like chocolate, like licorice, like cream. But typically cigars in the $10 range and below doesn't have much flavor components. This one has a lot compared to the other cigars. It has the same MSRP market price. So that's why I kind of gear towards this. If you're gonna have a cigar in the $10 range, go towards the Oliva V compared to other ones at $10. So experience, I'm gonna give it an 8. For taste notes, I'll give it a 7. Like I said before, it's not overwhelmingly special. It's not something that's out of the park flavor aspects to it and the aromas. It's a $10 cigar. They're doing amazing at what they're doing with a $10 cigar. I'm just going overall on what I believe the cigar is. And I think the taste notes is a 7. There's a lot of things that they can have a little bit more potency on, but it's overall a well-off cigar. Lastly, construction. I had to touch up the cigar a little bit. You do have the wrapper breaking off. Not too sure why or how that happened. The ash is mostly gray, not much white, but everything else kind of fell in line. The Perfecto size is usually different. I'll give the construction a 7.5. The cigar held up well, but obviously there's some flaws to it. The draw input, no resistance, no stress of trying to draw in the cigar. A lot of components could have been better, but overall, this cigar, I believe, deserves a ranking of a 7. Beating this cigar is an ash. I truly believe this cigar is amazing for those who are finally breaking out of the very beginning stages of smoking cigars. Because when you smoke cigars for the very first time, I'll push towards cigars in the $8 below range, so you can get the understanding of how to draw the cigar, how to cut it, how to smoke it. Learning the ways to wait between 30 seconds to maybe every minute puffing a cigar. Once you learn the very basics of cigar enjoying, and you start to understand tobacco and start to understand notes, whatever, I believe this cigar is great for novices. So on that note, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the review I did on the Oliva Series V 135th anniversary limited edition. Until next time, guys, as always, I love your face, and I'm out. Peace.